Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Bucker Designs. Boy, do I have a fun card for you today. Look at this. I am calling it Frogs Looking in a Window from a Pond. Aren't they cute? Doesn't it look like they're looking in a little window and there's a little pond behind them? These guys are new from the Celebration, the Stampin' Up! Celebration catalog, So Hoppy Together. They've been my product focus this week on my blog and Facebook group. I have designed 4 different projects to show you how to use them. And I've shown you different ways to color them in. And today we're just going to use my favorite Stampin' Blends. Now I'm also pulling in a couple other stamp sets, one being the Crackle Paint background stamp. You can see it here on the front. And that grass back there, that is from another Celebration stamp set called Home to Roost. That one right there, okay? Well, let's get started. Let's color our little frogs first. Now, because I'm coloring with Stampin' Blends, I need to use Memento Black. And we have 3 frogs to choose from, and I decided to go with these 2. The one with the glasses just didn't really fit into the scene very well. This guy is on a unicycle, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to ink him and color him there, okay? Now I am using Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to start with my lightest color, which is light Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to kind of go over all of him, except for those little eyeballs, and color him in with light. Now I'm also going to leave his little mouth opening. I'm not going to color that in green either. Now, as I mentioned, this has been my product focus this week. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can hop over to my blog using the link in the description. And over there, you're going to find my original Facebook Friday post with all 4 projects. And lucky for you, there's a PDF that has all the measurements and products that you need to make all of the projects. And there's the videos, of course, but you might want to check out the PDFs too for the measurements and the products. Now this guy, I'm doing the same thing, except I just realized I don't need to color his arms and legs. Cut them off. I know it sounds horrible, doesn't it? But don't worry, it's going to make sense. All right, now I'm going to come back with my dark, and I'm going to color him, color his belly. Okay, and then I'm actually going to come down like this, because this is going to be the side that really has more shadow. Now I'm going to come back with my light and just pull that color kind of over towards the center of his body. There we go. All right, now let's do the same thing over here. I'm going to come with that dark color on this left side of his face and under his mouth, because there would be a shadow there too, because that his little lip comes over the rest of his face, or his body, I guess. All right, pull that color over, and that looks pretty good. Now, we have to fussy cut these guys because there are no framelits. But this morning, February 1st, when I am filming this video, I woke up to an announcement from Stampin' Up! That there are new items coming called Celebration Coordination in March. Now watch real quick. I'm going to cut that arm off. Look, see? We don't need it. And in these Celebration Coordination products, there happen to be some framelits that match our frogs. Yay! So, very exciting news. If you don't like to fussy cut, but you do like the frogs, just wait, hold on, and you will see these wonderful new products that will help you do that. Those are coming March 1st. If you're a customer, if you're a demonstrator, you can actually pre-order them now. And if you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator, you can actually purchase them in your starter kit. If you want those frog framelits right now, you can buy the starter kit and get them in your starter kit. All right, so we're cutting off his arms and legs. Don't worry, it'll make sense, I promise. It seems weird. seems weird, but that's all right because we're just going to see their little faces. All right, so we'll set them aside now that we've got them done. And we're going to stamp the Daffodil Delight piece with our Crackle Paint. Our Crackle Paint background stamp. And this is the Stamparatus. And I highly recommend you use the Stamparatus when you are using background stamps because they help you get a more consistent image when you're stamping with them. Now I'm going to center my paper right there. Set my magnet so you can see I've cut a much bigger piece than I need. I really prefer to do that when I am using a background stamp because it's kind of hard to stamp a piece that's smaller than the stamp. But it can be done. I just prefer to do it this way. All right, now, like I said, when you have a Stamparatus, you can re-ink it and stamp it again for a darker look. Make sure you put lots of pressure on it. Very nice. All right, let's move this guy out of the way. And I'm gonna grab my Stampin' Trimmer and we're gonna cut this down to 3 3/4 by 5. All right, now remember, all of these measurements can be found over on that PDF that's under the very last photo on that page, on that post that the link takes you to. 3 3/4 by 5. All right, get that out of the way. Now we're going to cut a window in this piece with our Big Shot. And I'm using my largest circle from the Layering Circle Framelits. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. Okay, just eyeballing it. There we go. And you could save that piece for later. Do something else with that. Now, put that in our little pile over there. While I have this here, we're going to create a little mask for our background with our clouds. These are from the Up and Away framelit set that's in the annual catalog. You can use any of the clouds, and you could also use a scallop circle. This is a Post-it note. I have cut this out of a Post-it note. This is a full Post-it note that's sticky all the way from the top to the bottom, but a regular Post-it note would work too. All right, we're going to set those aside and let's create that sky. Now I have a piece of Whisper White that measures the exact same measurement, hopefully. Let's see. It's a little bit bigger. No, I think it'll be all right. Then our yellow piece. I am going to take these little clouds, these little Post-it note clouds, and put them, you could even do it like this. It's not going to be real, you know, clear and exactly like those. We're going to blend ink all around it, and you'll just see kind of white puffiness around. So this is Balmy Blue and a Stampin' Sponge that I have cut a little segment off, and I'm just going to dip it, kind of tap it into my Balmy Blue, and then I'm going to move these. So let's put this one here, and we'll flip this one and do it like that. All right. And I'm just going to continue in this fashion, moving these around. See how it's starting to cover up that cloud? But that's okay, because our clouds are going to be varying shades of Balmy Blue and white. This is a fun way to create a background, a sky background, on anything that you're doing. All right, one more time. We'll move it down. And let's have them overlapping right here. All right, I think that is good. Let's see what we look like. Oh, very nice. Now, I told you we were using Home to Roost, the grass. So we're going to do that in Granny Apple Green. And we're going to just start up here And we're going to work our way down around where our frogs would be in the grass. All right. There we go. I think that looks good. Let's test it out. Let's see. Oh, yeah, looks good. All right, now get your Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to put them kind of on the outside of the circle, but I need to leave some space for my frog. So let's get rid of that one. I'm going to put these down lower so I can fit my frogs down in there. All right. Oh, come on, dimensional. There we go. It's funny how things misbehave when you're trying to make a video. All right, let's put that there. I'm going to trim just a little bit of that off. But let's get our frogs and stick them down in there. They look so excited, don't they? I'm going to stick this guy right here, and then this cute guy with a dimensional right here. See, it's okay. It's all right that he doesn't have those crazy arms. I guess you could leave it if you wanted to cut those tiny arms out. And then when you have your framelits, you could easily cut out those arms. All right, let's make our sentiment. We need a scrap of white, and let's see, I think I'll use the memento, and I'm just going to stamp it there, and I'm just going to create a little strip, nothing fancy, like that. All right, let's see, I'm going to cut that at an angle, and let's cut that at an angle. Now we need a piece of our Wood Textures Designer Series paper. I thought that looked kind of like a log that they might be sitting behind. And we will put that in front of them. And let's put a mini dimensional on the back of our sentiment. I like that. Hey! Just a fun little hello, or it could be a happy birthday from us. You could find all kinds of fun little sentiments. Now, to make the little flowers, we're going to need a piece of Highland Heather and some of our Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use these new little bloom punches that are in the Occasions catalog. I'm going to punch out the centers of these flowers in Daffodil Delight, and a few flowers from Highland Heather. And we can stick these on with just mini glue dots. They're very tiny. You might want to use some tweezers. Let's see if my Take Your Pick tool will work for this. Let's see if my putty is still sticky enough. I think those glue dots are a little bit too sticky, so let's do it with that point. There we go, 1 and 2 and 1 more, 3. All right, now I'm going to put these here next to our sentiment. I'm going to overlap that one and put this one right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're just so cute. I've got a piece of Mango Melody cardstock that is just a little bit bigger, 4 inches by 5 1/4. I thought that the way that Daffodil Delight ink dried, it looked very close to to Mango Melody. All right, and then we've got our Granny Apple card base. And we are just going to put that on with regular adhesive. I've got all kinds of little pieces flying around. There we go. My gosh, so cute. Last thing I'm going to do is take some linen thread and tie around the seam of that card. Just like that. All right. What do you guys think? Isn't this a fun way to use your So Hoppy Together stamps? They are so cute. I hope you like them, and I hope you'll hop over to my blog and check out the PDF and make one of your own. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.